Texas League Baseball is next. And a good Thursday night, everybody. We'd like to welcome you into this broadcast on this Thursday evening. Well, we now send it down to John Baker as he'll bring us our broadcast on this Thursday. Take it away, John. Thank you, Bob. Good evening, everybody, and welcome into the Thursday night live broadcast. It is the third game of our six-game set between the visiting Springfield Cardinals and your Flying Chanclas to San Antonio. Well, this will be tonight's game, our Taco Bell Value Night, as we play the Flying Chanclas tonight and tomorrow night, and that will pretty much do for the year of seeing the Flying Chanclas. Two teams continue the series Saturday night at 7:05, and after that, sit back, relax, and enjoy the best fireworks show courtesy of West Creek Trail Rides. One more game of the season as it will be the season finale game of 2024. As our first pitch will be 1:05 p.m. on Sunday afternoon. Don't forget we have our 4 ball clubs that are making it into the Texas League playoff rounds. That is Midland, Frisco, Springfield, and Arkansas, as they'll get some things going in that one. Well, I'm joined in the booth by my partner, Bob, and gotta say, another night, another pretty good evening for us here tonight. Yeah, I gotta say, John, boy, Springfield winning 2 in a row against the San Antonio Missions, and I gotta say, tonight needs to be the Missions' time to shine here this evening, and hopefully they can win some and try to get back in. And so far, being a third-place team for the South Division, and we look at Springfield being a first place in the North Division, it's pretty good, John. Man, it sure is. Well, anyway, we're going to make this short and sweet as we're getting underway here tonight from beautiful San Antonio, Texas, here in this one. So far, don't forget our last ever Flying Chancla night tomorrow evening at 7:05 for our first pitch of that ball game. So we got at least 3 more night games, and our finale day, which is Sunday, it will be a 1:05 first pitch, gates open at high noon. Well, anyway, we're about ready to go for the top of the first inning for Springfield. When we come back, here's our proud sponsor of West Creek Trail Rides, your home here in San Antonio, and proud sponsor of your San Antonio Missions. Take it away, Bob. Well, West Creek Trail Rides has a $50 horseback ride for everybody. If you are military, then you get that 10% off discount there at the ranch. So $40 when you show proof of ID, and very good right there. Visit www.westcreektrailrides.San to book your ride today through Sunday. And so far, good to go on that one. Well, thank you, Bob. And gotta say, it is a pretty good place to commune with nature and to have a good time on that as well. Well, we're about ready to go. First pitch coming up as we start the top of the first inning for Springfield when we come back. Well, on the hill tonight is a right-hander, Lake Bacher, getting the call for the Flying Chanclas. What do we know, Bob? Well, that 95-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball, curveball, changeup, two-seamer is really good stuff. He's got a good command, and all he has to do is use it here in this one. Chris Rotondo will be the first one up for Springfield, as we are about ready to go on this Taco Bell Value Night. 3 magic words, let's have a good time, and let's play ball. And here's the pitch by Bacher, as that one is in the strike zone. The inside corner, we're underway at 7:05. Right on the money there, Bob. There sure is, John. The 0-1. That one high and outside, it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count now. And here's another pitch. That is high fly in the air up to right field. Castellon getting under it, makes the grab, and that's out number 1.
The second baseman, Nick.
Second baseman is Nick Dunn as he comes in. Out ready to go here tonight. And the pitch. That's a strike inside, and it's 0-1. Well, tonight, give you ball clubs. We got Springfield at San Antonio, Frisco at Amarillo, Midland at Corpus Christi, Arkansas at Northwest Arkansas, and Tulsa at Wichita. That is going to be a pitch clock violation, and that'll even things at 1-1. 1-1. And that one, Groundhoppers hit the third baseman, Polly. He'll give it right to De La Cruz. That's out number 2. Well, pretty good stuff we're seeing here in the top of the first for Springfield. And here's the next batter, Matt Koperniak, as he comes in. Could be a 1-2-3 inning here in this half inning. That's inside for a strike, and it's 0-1. Boy, starting to see some like Christmas colors. You got the red, the blue, the white, all types of colors. High in the air up to right. Castellon is camped under, makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on for Springfield here this half inning. So we're through 1.5 here tonight. And the bottom of the first, San Antonio coming to bat right after these commercial messages when we return. About ready for the bottom of the first inning for San Antonio right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, right-hander Connor Lunn is getting the call for Springfield here tonight. What do we know, Bob? Well, 94 on the four-seamer, slider, changeup, a two-seam fastball on the way in his pitch command. So we'll see how things go for Lunn as he starts for the bottom of the first on the hill for Springfield. Left fielder Corey Howell will get the call as he's the first one up for San Antonio here this evening as he takes a strike inside at 0-1. Beautiful night here at the ballpark, right, Bob? There's blue sky, hardly a cloud in the sky except that one up in the right center, and so far many others as well. There sure is, John. Boy, got a lot of loud people going up on that Highway 90. Well, evidently, Bob, did you hear the news about what the city of San Antonio is doing? Well, I gotta say, John, I've heard the $160 million proposal that they're going to build the stadium for San Antonio. So a brand new ballpark, and evidently we'll have a few more years in this one. Marcos Castañon coming in. He's the right fielder. Boy, swinging and missed a changeup. And it's the count now, 0-1. Well, we're getting a downtown ballpark here for San Antonio. That's going to be really good. Yeah, it sure is, John. And hopefully in the next couple of years, it will be really good. But a lot of tenants, there's an apartment complex where they're thinking about building this stadium, and well, I gotta say, I don't think there's a lot of people happy. Well, not if they're getting offered a 5,000 or more than that, 500,000, and pretty much that's money right there, like $500,000 right there. Yeah, it sure is, John. 3 balls, 1 strike to the right fielder, Castañon. As he comes in, here's a pitch to him. That one is high, lofted up in the air to center. And the center fielder will range to his second base area close by, and that's out number 2. Center fielder's Joshua Mears as he strides up. Could be another 1-2-3 half inning, as it was in the top half of the first. That one high in the air up to right, and that will get out of play. Foul. So it's 0-1 to Mears. And the pitch. That one is outside, and they'll even up at 1-1. Yep, so we got, after tonight, 2 more night games. That's Friday and Saturday night. Sunday afternoon, our last meetup, and be the finale here at home. There sure is, John. You know, I'm really going to miss it when we're all in the off season. That's right, John, but we still got a little more baseball. We're headed out of town after this. It would be nice if San Antonio would have made it into the playoff rounds, like they did last year between Amarillo and Arkansas. It was pretty good. Michael De La Cruz coming in as he sets to go. Runner at first after the full count walk. And that's a swing and a miss right there. The count now 0-1 to him. Got a good crowd here tonight, right, Bob? Gotta say, absolutely right, John. It's a very good, decent-sized crowd for a Thursday night. Yeah, it sure is. And that one well hit, blistered, and that one is out of here. Michael De La Cruz will strike 2 for San Antonio here tonight. Boy, he really blistered that one high out of here. Boy, that was cool. Well, San Antonio now hits 2 runs on 1 hit. And that was pretty fair to us, right, Bob? I gotta say, John, absolutely. He had that one in every fiber of his existence right there. And he got every bit of it. Gold Glove winner, third baseman Graham Polly will take a strike inside at 0-1. First scored bottom of the first inning. San Antonio up 2-0 against Springfield early on in this one. That is fouled off, and that'll go out of the ballpark. Well, the count now 0-2. You know, I gotta say, we all love this ballpark, but 2028 will be opening day in our new ballpark, evidently. So, yeah, the show 28. Brand new year in the Texas League. And that's up to right field. That's a base hit.
Batting six.
Boy, really coming after it. Designated hitter is Kai Murphy as he steps in. Here's a pitch to him. That one is outside. 1 ball and no strikes. So we got weekend baseball tomorrow evening at 7:05. Saturday at 7:05. Sunday, 1 o'clock. And that one is out of here. Deep to left. Watch it go. It is gone too. Boy, howdy. Boy, now make it a 4-0 ball game for San Antonio. Boy, Kai Murphy just puts that one out of reach. Yeah, it sure does. And now San Antonio getting another 2 pair on the board. Really good, phenomenal work there for the boys. Boy, that was a 357-foot fastball, 95.5 mile an hour. Really good for San Antonio here this evening. Second baseman Lucas Dunn coming in as he'll take a strike, and it's 1-0 the count now. 4 runs already homed here. Boy, 2 on one, 2 on the other, and really good. So I would say it would be 4 runs on 2 hits, for San Antonio, and that will do it. Boy, 2 back-to-back double home runs for 2 players of this San Antonio defense. So it's 4 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Top of the second, ready to go, as Chandler Redmond leads it off for Springfield. San Antonio leads it 4-0. We're back here in a short second after a quick break from our proud sponsors. About ready for the top half of the second inning for Springfield on the Missions Baseball Network. Next batter up is Chandler Redmond as he gets set to go. That's a swing and a miss. The initial offering comes up empty-handed for him. And it's the count now, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to him. Swing and a miss again. And that's the count now, 0-2. Got plenty of seats available to tonight's game, and so far pretty nice on that one. That's lifted high in the air, and that is out of play, foul. And the count now, 0-2. Midland sure has been on fire there at Corpus Christi. And tell you one thing, they have really been hitting the ball well there at Bayfront. Up to right field, Castagnon is out to make the play, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 12, Noah Mendinger.
Well, here is Noah Millinger as he comes in. Ready to go. Here's the pitch to him. That is chopped foul. And it's 0-1. Boy, I tell you one thing, Bob. I think that once we get ready for the October rent, it's going to be pretty good for us and Steph. Get all the bills paid for. That's up the center for Joshua Mears, and he'll take that one for himself for the out.
The designated hitter, R.J. Yeager.
R.J. Yeager coming in now as he's set to go. 2 away, nobody on here for Springfield. Top of 2. That's lifted high in the air up to left. Howell gets it, and that's the half inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on for the Cardinals. We're 2.5 here tonight. San Antonio leads it 4-0. We're back here as shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter leads off the bottom of the second when we come back. Oh, do apologize. I didn't even know if we are pretty much listening to a little bit of a broadcast. But we get beautiful night here in San Antonio. It is beautiful. Slider will miss outside. It's no balls and 1 strike to Ditter as he pretty much comes up empty-handed. And there he goes again. That's strike 2 swinging. Join us tomorrow night for an all-new episode of Horseback Riding Adventures. This one was a long episode, 1 hour and 1 minute on top of that. Just to let everybody know that at 7:30, get your snacks, your popcorn, and everything else. That one is high fly in the air, and that one, whoa! Nearly had the 5th run for San Antonio to come in. Boy, these guys are hitting. Knocks that one down. Right to first, beats him by a step, but that's out number 1. Well, that'll bring in Brandon Valenzuela. He's also a Gold Glover of this year. That one up to right field. That's a base hit. Well, Valenzuela gets on base. And that'll bring in the starter for San Antonio, left fielder Corey Howell. Top of the lineup for San Antonio here. 0 for 1 strikeout in the first by Howell. One more flying chancla out of this regular season. And that is going to be right there. And he won't get a play off of it. So that's going to put runners in scoring position now. That'll bring up Marcos Castañon. He's ready to go. Here's sets aside, swing and a miss right there. The count now 0-1. 4-0 San Antonio. Ball game to the bottom of 2 here tonight. Springfield trails the 4. That one down in the dirt. And diving back in a second is safely on both runners. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he gets that one going down and in. 1-2 the count. Oh, this is a beautiful ballpark, and I will say, Bob, we do have a few more years in this place, and evidently Amazon will probably pick this place up, and evidently will be gone when they do. Center fielder Joshua Mears coming in as he's set to go. That one fouled off. The count now is 0-1. Boy, I remember when they built Water Ridge Field for Amarillo back in 2018. Yeah, sure did, John. I remember that year. It was the final season for San Antonio to be a Double-A affiliation to the Padres that year. You know, and playing 3-game sets with Arkansas and Northwest Arkansas, and 4-game sets against everybody else. And then you had Springfield and Tulsa for a 3. Even though Springfield would be at Corpus Christi, Tulsa would be at San Antonio, and then they'd do a switch around. Yeah, I remember those days. Well, that will do on that one. So, no runs on 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on for San Antonio. Top of the 3rd inning set to go. And the Missions hold a 4-0 lead as we head to the 3rd inning. Jacob Bushberger coming in as we get things going here in the top of the 3rd for Springfield. We'll be right back after these commercial messages. This one brought to you in part by our friends there at West Creek. And so far, just get on their website and book a $50 horseback ride. Enjoy Mother Nature any day of the week except Monday. So it's like Tuesday through Sunday. And pretty good on that. Well, about ready for the 3rd inning for the Springfield Cardinals as we get things going here in this one. Jacob Bushberger coming in as he's set to go. The pitch is right there and in for a strike. It's 0-1. Top of the 3rd underway for the Cardinals here tonight. That one lofted high in the air up to center field. Mears will make the ranging grab, and that is out number 1.
Number 7.
Shortstop is Trey Richardson as he comes in. Here's the pitch. That is chopped foul, and it's 0-1. Well, next year in 2025, 3 North Division teams will be here at this ballpark. A lot of South Divisions. 2 teams will not be here to San Antonio next year. That is Arkansas and Tulsa. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That one is lifted high in the air. Castagnon gets after it. And that is out number 2 to them. Here is Gavin Collins now as he comes up to the plate now. And the pitch. That is right inside for a strike. It's 0-1. Boy, starting to be a beautiful night here in San Antonio, right, Bob? Absolutely. If you think on how better that is, there sure is. But that's a ground hopper up to first as De La Cruz takes himself for an out, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one on for Springfield. 3.5. San Antonio still leads this one 4-0. Michael De La Cruz will get things started for the bottom of 3 when we come back. Well, we go to the bottom of the 3rd for San Antonio. Right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Thank you, Bob. And we're set to go. Michael De La Cruz coming in now for San Antonio. The pitch is high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Sun already starting to set on this evening. And boy, just a beautiful night here for baseball. Few more night games and Boy, that second baseman's going to have a tough time trying to get it. No play as a runner will reach safely at first. Third baseman Graham Polly stepping in now. That will be the infield to the first baseman Michael De La Cruz as he gets on. So the fielder's choice for him here tonight. De La Cruz at first, Graham Polly at the plate now. That's a swing and a miss, and the count now 1-1. Runner at first, nobody out here in this half inning. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be a ground hopper. They'll get him out at first, but they will not look at second. And uh-oh, it looks like we do have an injury out on the field. The trainer is out of the dugout and is examining the upper arm of Michael De La Cruz. It appears De La Cruz has suffered a strained triceps muscle. On advice from the trainer, De La Cruz will be removed out of this ball game. All right, so Clay Dungan is going to be a pinch runner. He will also be the first baseman. Boy, and a shame as he gets out of this ball game. Kai Murphy coming in now, and so far, let's hope and pray that Michael is okay. And so far, we will keep him in our prayers here this evening. Michael De La Cruz has been removed out of this ball game due to a triceps muscle injury. Second baseman Lucas Dunn coming in. Set to go with the pitch. And that's going to be right there. Line drive, and that is up to right, as that will end the inning. So no runs on a hit, no errors, one left for San Antonio. Fourth inning coming up on this Thursday night. And the Missions hold a 4-0 lead here in this half inning. You know, we're going to have, looks like Gabe Mosser's going to take the first base area.
Leading off for Springfield, the center fielder, number 19.
Well, that's going to bring up Chris Rotondo as we'll lead off the top of the fourth inning for Springfield. Here's the pitch by Bacher, and that's going to end the no-hitter right there. 3 straight innings of no-hitters, but now that will come to an unceremonious end. Nick Dunn coming in now. Taco Bell double play will be into effect if San Antonio gets a 2 on the ground hopper, throw to second and first, and that'll get you 2 free tacos here tonight, courtesy of our guys and friends there at Taco Bell. That one is popped foul. The count now 0-2. Runner at first, nobody out here in this ball game. Springfield gets 1 hit. And right there, the Dunn the ditter, and they get, oh no. Yeah, Mosser. Whoa, he's getting an error thrown on him, and boy, that would have been a big 2 out. Mosser ends up screwing on that play. Matt Koperniak coming in. Boy, takes a strike inside. It's 0-1. Well, that error goes to the first baseman, Gabe Mosser, for San Antonio. So, first one of the night. And that one is foul. The count now 0-2. Boy, that ball looked like it was fair in the last play, right, Bob? Yeah, I gotta say, just a little bit. It was close by the inner edge of that white line and stuff. And that one is lifted high in the air, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And here comes a runner from first, and that's going to be in for a score. Well, 4-1. Now Springfield trails San Antonio just a 3-run difference. But winning the last 2 of the 6 games yet really made them jump up and down in their shoes. Well, here's Chandler Redmond now, as he hits that one to straightaway left, and that's going to be caught by Howell. Howell gets in there and makes a terrific stop on that fastball. And that will retire Chandler Redmond. Well, Noah Mellinger coming in now. Number 89 is up at the second base area in scoring position. Mellinger, number 12. Batting in the left-hand batter's box. And that one is lifted high in the air up to the center field area. Mears makes the grab, and that will do it. Well, Matt Koperniak gets an RBI double. 1 run on 2 hits. 1 error for San Antonio. And we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, as shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter will lead things off here in this half inning. We're about ready to go as we get set for the bottom of 4 when we come back for a short break. Want the best country on the radio? 104.9 KKYX has the best country music, known demand for a great deal of country favorites. So visit www.kkyx or listening to it on the radio at 104.9 in this one. Well, here's John Baker as we lead off the bottom of the 4th for San Antonio here in this half inning. Thank you, Bob. Shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter coming in as we are set to go 8, 9, and 1 due up bottom of 4. That one is whacked away up to left, and boy, nearly getting somebody out there in the left field area. That one again fouls off, and it's 0-2. 4-1 our score as San Antonio leads by 3.
1-2.
That one is outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just a beautiful night as nighttime is fastly approaching us on this Thursday night. And that is swing and a miss, and Ditter is down on strikes. As Dunn, or should I say as Lunn, is getting that strikeout. Here is a 9-hole batter, Brandon Valenzuela.
1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, that will miss outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Boy, hopefully 3 runs should hold up the ball game for San Antonio here this evening. Yeah, I gotta say, John, it probably might, probably will, I don't know, but we'll have to wait and find out.
1 ball,
Right there, 1 ball and 2 strikes to count now. And right there, strike three. Gets him down as he swings. And boy, he chases that one. Back to the top of the San Antonio lineup. Here's the left fielder, Corey Howell. Howell coming in, ready to go. Boy, that one blistered up to right field. That's a base hit. Boy, and I would love to see some more home runs come in across the score, wouldn't you, Bob? I certainly agree with you, John. I really do. I would love to see that too here tonight. Marcos Castañon coming in as he's up, ready to go here tonight. Well, anyway, we just got a report that first baseman Michael De La Cruz is down in the trainer's room, and I don't know, I think they might take him to the hospital to get an MRI on him. But that would be a wise thing to do if they do that. So right there to first, and they'll get him easily. That ends the half inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, one left for San Antonio. Fifth inning coming up, and it's a San Antonio lead, 4-1. So back here as R.J. Yeager coming in now for the top of the fifth inning. When we come back, you have Yeager, Bushberger, and Richardson coming up for the fifth inning when we come back. Got ready for the top of the fifth inning for Springfield right now on the San Antonio Missions Baseball Network. Well, R.J. Yeager coming in now as we lead off the fifth inning for Springfield. Yeager at the plate. Bacher comes in, strikes him inside for a strike. It's 0-1. Boy, fifth inning underway here tonight, and still plenty of seats here in this ball game. That one is right there up to left in front of Howell, and that's going to get in for a no-out single.
The batter, the third baseman.
Oh, man, just look at that beautiful sky up to left field. That's really neat. You have a beautiful sunset, a nice clear night. So right there and in for a strike. It's 0-1 to Bushberger. 0-for-1, a fly out in the third. So I do think that they're going to take Michael De La Cruz to the San Antonio hospital, and they're going to do some MRIs on him, and that's going to be a wild pitch. Valenzuela gets going on that one. So pretty bad on that one. Yeah, it sure was, John. I got to tell you. That was a wild pitch. Now that'll move a runner in scoring position. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bushberger. And the pitch. And that's going to be a line drive up to right field. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner in. And Springfield will get a run in from second. I do believe that was Yeager who scored in that second run. Trey Richardson coming in. He's the pretty much on that one. That's going to get line drive, and that's up to the left field area for a base hit. And that's going to bring in another one. So make that 2 runs. Another is a RBI double by Trey Richardson. Well, the next batter up is Gavin Collins. That's a strike inside. It's 0-1. Ground out in the third is 0 for 1 of the evening here for Springfield. Got to be overly cautious. San Antonio down to a 1 more run before a lead evaporation. 4-3 are scored top of the 5th inning. And that's going to be hit to third baseman, and they're not going to get him. And holy cow, they're going to get him another error. Hasn't this guy played first base at all? I don't think so, John. I think he's pretty afraid of catching that ball. But Bob, when they go out to training, they always play on the bases. They shouldn't be as afraid of a throw. I mean, come on now. Here's Chris Rotondo now, 1 for 2, single in the 4th. First and second, nobody out. Boy, Springfield can end up taking this game if they hit any more runs in this one. Yeah, pretty much, John. I do believe you for a second, and I gotta say, they are coming in full frontal attack on San Antonio and stuff. That one lifted high in the air, and that is 1-1. Well, hopefully that new guy that's taking the place of Michael De La Cruz out there at the first base area will finally get his act together, even though in this half inning alone, we've seen 2 runs on 4 hits, and now 1 more error for San Antonio here in this half inning. That's high fly in the air. Valenzuela under it, makes the grab, and that is out number 1. Well, Nick Dunn coming in is 0 for 2, a ground out and a run. Here's the pitch to him. That one down and in, 1 ball and no strikes. That one outside, it's ball 2. So the count now 2-0 tonight. 2-0. That one fouled off, and he'll see another. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be lifted high in the air. And they're not going to catch up to it. 1 run scores, 2 runs score, 3 runs up to a 2-run triple by Dunn. And Springfield takes the lead. It's 5-4. Man, that thing evaporated quickly. San Antonio had 4 runs, and now Springfield is on this high rise of coming in and getting more in there. Yeah, for sure, John. Well, it looks like Lake Bacher is done, so that means Omar Cruz will get the call for San Antonio as a left-hander. So a 4-seam fastball, curveball, changeup, 2-seam fastball as well will be getting in, and so far the mission's down to a run, a second run, potentially a third, with run number 6 for the Cardinals. That one is a swing and a miss right there. The count now 0-1. 1 for 2 double RBI by Matt Koperniak as he comes in. Here's the 0-1. That is chopped foul. It's 0-2. But Gabe Mosser takes the place of Michael De La Cruz there at first base. That guy getting 2 errors on him tonight, and I don't think that manager's going to be happy, but swing and a miss right there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Chandler.
Well, Chandler Redmond coming in now. He's 0 for 2. That one is lifted up to left, and Howell is going to pursue after it. He came up empty-handed on that one. So no balls to 1 strike. That one lifted high in the air up to center. Mears getting under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. So, whoa, it's 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Well, I should say 1 error. For San Antonio, it's an error on Gabe Mosser. 5.5 here as Springfield leads it 5-4. We're back as Joshua Mears will lead it off for the bottom of 5 when we come back. Well, bottom of the 5th inning for San Antonio right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, center fielder Joshua Mears coming in as we set to go. Bottom of 5. 3 for 5 in this half inning. That one is up to left field and out of the ballpark. Boy, San Antonio now down a run. And that one is crushed deep to left, and it is gone. Boy, and they come back on that one as Mears makes short work of that 1 run. And the home crowd is cheering here tonight. That's going to be a pretty good night for San Antonio or Springfield here tonight. Well, that was a 363 over 103 mile an hour exit velocity. Run in to scored. We're tied at 5, bottom of the 5th. And that is going to be up to a line drive up to center. That's a base hit. Boy, and these guys coming back, it looks. Third baseman Graham Polly stepping in. Ready to go, the pitch. That one fouled off, and it's 0-1. 3 more games left of this regular season. And so far, it'd be a Sunday afternoon would be shirts off the backs of San Antonio Mission players. So anybody in this final game on Sunday can win a autographed jersey. All you have to do is get in and sign up, and that's up to right field. That's a base hit. So first and second now, nobody out here in this half inning. So Kai Murphy coming in now as he's set to go. Well, time is being called as here comes the manager, and that looks to do for the starter here tonight. Well, I don't know, giving up a run. He had a lead. But evidently that slowly but surely evaporated. Brandon Komar coming in for Springfield. Four-seam fastball slider, changeup, two-seamer as well. First and second, nobody out. Here's the pitch. That is fouled off, and that'd be the count now, 0-1. Two-run home run back in the first inning by Kai Murphy. Looking in the stretch is Komar, and he deals. That is right there. Line drive. That's a base hit. And that's going to be an RBI double as San Antonio now takes the front edge of this ball game. Boy, a big night for the Flying Chanclas. They should get this one in with no problem. And that one right there is up to the shortstop, and that's out number 1. Ray Patrick Ditter coming in. He's 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out. The windup, the pitch to him, and that's going to be a fair ball. 1 run scores, 2 runs score. And it's an 8-5 ball game for San Antonio as they take back the lead. Will now make it a 3-run difference. That one high hit. Right up there, gone. And that one clears the fence. Boy, Brandon Valenzuela gets in there and he lets that one fly. It's now 10-5. Boy, he cleared all the bases. Boy, pretty good right there. Now Matt Swanson coming in. Swanson coming in. Now 94 sinker, slider, cutter. Boy, is that all he's got? Yeah, I think so, John. I think everybody knows that this guy is just a 3-pitch mix in that one. Yeah, sure is. 2 for 3, 2 singles.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One right there, 2 balls. No balls and 2 strikes to Howell. And that one deep to right. Right fielder will run it down, and that is out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Marcos Castanon.
Oh, Marcos Castanon is coming in. He's 0 for 3. Pitch to him, and that's in for a strike.
1 strike.
And it's 0-1. The 0-1. Fouled off, and he'll see another. Well, here's the 0-1. And that one is gone deep to left, and it's over the fence. And boy, how do you like that? That one was way out of here. Yeah, it sure was, John. It was gone before it even left his bat. And I tell you one thing, that is now 7 runs in this half inning. So it's 11-5 here in the bottom of 5. And that is right there. He bunts attempt right to first, and that's the inning. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. And they'll leave 1 left on. Top of the 6th coming up. San Antonio up 11-5. And we're back here after this as Noah Mellinger coming in to start the top of the 6th inning here when we come back. Top of the 6th inning for Springfield set to go right now on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Mellinger coming in. Here's the pitch to him. That's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. It'll look pretty good here in this one. Yeah, it sure does, John. And that one down and in, 1-1. Top of the 6th inning here, and we're pretty good as nighttime is on us, and a really good night for all of us. Yeah, it sure is. Here's the 1-2. That one deep to right, and how do you like that? That one is gone. It's out of here. Well, they'll trim the deficit. So now a 11-6 ball game here. Springfield is not done in this one. Boy, 356 foot, 95, right on the money type exit velocity. And now as R.J. Yeager, as he comes in, takes a strike inside at 0-1. 1 for 2 single and a run here tonight. Here's the pitch. That is a slow roller up to Deader. They'll get it right in front to Mosser, and boy, finally he caught that one. I bet they had a good personal talk with him saying, look, I know Michael is gone, but you got to be out there and you got to wait for that ball to get in your position. Well, right there, that's a swing and a miss as Omar Cruz gets in there and gets Jacob Bushberger swinging, missing. And the 0-1. That one is high fly right there, and that'll go foul. The count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. The pitch. That is fouled off, and that will go still in the count now, 0-2. 0-2. That one right there, foul. No balls, 2 strikes to pitch. Swing and a miss. Get him down on strikes. Here's Trey Richardson, 1 for 2, double RBI and a run. Richardson coming in, ready to go. Boy fouls that one off. It's 0-1. One more time. Fouled off, and it's 0-2. The 0-2. That one is deep to left. Mears running after it, and he looks up, and that is off the wall. A 2-out double for Richardson.
Now batting, Gavin Collins.
Well, next batter up is Gavin Collins. And the pitch. That's high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. 0 for 2. A ground out and a run tonight by Collins. That's deep to right field. Castagnon looks under, and that's the inning. But Noah Bellinger getting in on a couple of runs. So 1 run on a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head now to the bottom of the 6th as first baseman Gabe Mosser will get things going when we come back. Bottom of the 6th for San Antonio right now, and ready to go here this evening. Gabe Mosser stepping in. 4-5-6 due up, bottom of 6. That is a swing and a miss right there. The count now is 0-1. The 0-1 lifted high in the air up to right. And that is out number 1.
The batter, the third baseman, Graham Polly.
Graham Polly coming in now as he's set to go. And that one is outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Boy, we got a a good, decent-sized moon tonight. That's pretty nice.
Ball.
Yeah, it sure is, John. It's very nice when you come out and enjoy some ball games here tonight. Yeah, it sure is. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch, that's a swing and fouled off, and it's the count now 2-1. That is back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Boy, a 1-out single continues this half inning as Grant Polly gets on base. And the designated hitter, Kai Murphy, getting on. The pitch. That's a swing and a miss. Sinker will get him chasing.
1 strike.
And that is the count now 0-1.
No.
That one is outside, and that'll be the count now, even up at 1.
Strike.
And right there, strike 2 swinging. One and two, here's the delivery. Up to left, and that's a base hit.
The batter number 22, second baseman, Lucas Dunn.
Well, Lucas Dunn coming in. He's ready to go.
Ball.
One ball, no strikes, 2-1, 1 away.
Strike. Woo.
That's a swing and a miss right there, and that'll be the count now 1-1.
Strike 2.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
1-2.
1-2. And that is right there. And that is out number 2.
The batter number 10, shortstop, Ray Patrick Ditter.
Ray Patrick Ditter coming in, 1 for 3, 2 RBIs.
Up.
And that one is up and in. It's no balls and 1 strike.
Strike. Woo.
And right there in the end, strike 2. And that one is crushed high in the air up to left. And Ditter gets 3. Well, he certainly got all of them, and that's a goner. Now it's 14-6.
Now pitching for Springfield,
Hunter Hayes coming in as a 4-seam fastball slider slurve circle change 2-seamer. Now pitching in for Springfield in relief. Brandon Valenzuela coming in as he's set to go. That is a high pop-up near the home base area. And that will do for this half area. 3 runs on a couple of hits, no errors, and they leave no one on base. Top of 7 coming in, and it's 14-6 for San Antonio.
Leading off for Springfield,
Seventh inning start, and here is Chris Rotondo now. Oh, I do apologize about that. That one hit the third baseman, Polly. And that is, yikes. Third error of the night. Ouch. Well, that's what's putting a hurting on San Antonio, is seeing that guy at first getting that 3 errors on him. That's in for a strike. It's 0-1 to Nick Dunn. 1 for 3, triple, 2 RBIs and a run. Boy, 7th inning here tonight in this one. That's in, strike 2, and here's the pitch. That is a line drive up to center. That's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Kaperniak.
That'll bring up Matt Kaperniak. Here's the pitch. Down and in, and the count now 1-0. One-0 delivery. High in the air and foul. One. And that's going to get down extra bases up the left. And a run in to score, as that will be a RBI double.
The first baseman, 22,
Chandler Redmond coming in now. Takes a strike inside. It's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Down and in, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. The pitch. Strike 3. Get him down.
the right fielder, number 12,
Noah Mellinger coming back in. He's ready to go. That's a swing and a miss right there. The count 0-1. Yo, 1. That's fouled off, and that'll be the count now 0-2. Oh, and 2. That's a low roller.
No, that's foul.
And that's a foul ball. That's popped up, and that'll go foul.
Whoa.
And that is outside 1-2. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be lifted up the left, and that's going to get through another hit. Make that 2 in a row. So they're trying to get back at this one, as it's a 14-9 ball game. That'll bring up R.J. Yeager. Well, that pretty much do for Omar Cruz. And that's going to bring in Stephen Kolek as he'll come in. So ready to go is Kolek taking on R.J. Yeager. It's 1 for 3, single and a run. The 0-1. That is foul, and it's 0-2. I 1-2 one more time. That's down and in, 1-2. One and two, here's the pitch. And that's going to get in the run. And it's 14-10. And boy, I got to say, this is a high-scoring game, right, Bob?
Yeah, it sure is, John. I'll tell you one thing, it's getting pretty ugly out there for Springfield. They're now trailing 4 runs from San Antonio.
And that's in for a strike, and it's the count now 0-1. The 0-1. High in the air, foul. It's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. That's fouled off. The 0-2. And right there, strike 3. They'll get them down.
Now batting, number 7.
Trey Richardson coming in. 2 for 3. 2 doubles, RBI, and a run. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's the count now 0-1. A 1. That is right there. Foul. Oh, 2. And that's going to be right there. Line drive. That's a base hit. 11-12 now on deck.
Now batting, the catcher, Gavin Collins.
Well, that's going to bring up Gavin Collins. The pitch. That is right there. And there's a 4th error for him. Oh, man.
Number 19.
4 errors? Boy, he can't keep this going if that's just a error for him. Oh, I bet he's mad about that, but now we're going to have a mound visit. And it looks like there's going to be a replacement. And, yep, we're going to have to put Sean Reynolds there at first base. And, yep, it looks like the guy out there at first, Mosser, is unhappy of that decision. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. You know, 4 errors tonight for San Antonio, it's not getting easy. No balls, 1 strike. Bases are loaded. And that's going to put more runs in to score. And that's going to bring in some more, and they'll not get them as now it's a 14-13 ball game. Boy, and 4 errors for San Antonio. It is not going their way tonight. Nick Dunn coming in 2 for 4, triple, single, 2 RBIs. The pitch, swing and a miss, and that's a count now, 0-2. Boy, they try to get him going, and here's the pitch to him. That's high in the air and foul. Boy, Mosser is not a very good first baseman, let me tell you.
No, he isn't, John. And I'll tell you one thing. Let's hope Reynolds could get out there and get something going.
Well, bottom of the 7th inning as we get ready for the bottom of 7. It's 14-13. San Antonio still leads it. Well, left fielder Corey Howell's coming in, 2 for 4. Boy, 14 runs, 17 hits, 4 errors there for San Antonio, and yikes, not a good night for them. You know, stretch time come and go, and be pretty good here this evening. Here's pitch. That is deep to right, and that will get out of play, foul. Boy, 7 runs for Springfield. They come in bunches, don't they?
Yeah, they sure do, John. I got to tell you, it's getting pretty
dadgum ugly out there. Yeah, it sure is. 14-13. San Antonio up a run. And that is strike 3 swinging.
The batter, the right fielder.
That'll bring up the next batter up is Marcos Castañon.
That's out the corner.
And that's off the corner, and that's 1 ball and no strikes. One 0. Outside 2-0. That's high in the air, foul. Two and two. That's fouled off, and he'll see one more. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Slurve gets him down, and that's out number 2. Well, Joshua Mears coming in, 1 for 3, solo shot in the 5th. And the pitch. Lifted high in the air up to right. And that'll do it. Well, no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one on for San Antonio. We're on to the 8th inning, and it's 14-13. Top of the 8th, Matt Koperniak is 2 for 4. Boy, all we have to do is hold down the run. That's a swing and a miss, and that's counting down 0-1. Well, almost the end of tonight's contest. That went down and in, 1-1. One. Swing and a miss, and that's counting now 1-2. 1-2. Here's the pitch. And that is right there. Reynolds knocks it down. Passes to Kolek. Get him out. And boy, whew, that's close. San Antonio almost had a 5th error tonight. Chandler Redmond, 0 for 4, strikeout in the 7th. That one high in the air up to right. Castagnon getting there, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 12.
Noah Melinder is in. 3 RBIs, a triple. Here's the pitch. Right there and in. That's a strike, 0-1. Lofted in the air, out of play. Going 2. Swing and a miss, and that's a 1-2-3. Well, evidently they go down in order as the side is retired. Bottom of the 8th inning coming up. It's 14-13 as we get ready to take our break here in this half inning. Bottom of the 8th right now for the Missions. Here on the San Antonio Missions Baseball Network. This is our right-hander, Chris Rollcroft, coming in. And boy, I tell you one thing, it is getting late here in this one. It is a high-scoring affair tonight. First baseman Sean Reynolds coming in. He's set to go and to pitch. That one is fouled off. The count 0-1. Boy, one more half inning to go, and hopefully San Antonio can stay in it. That's a swing and a miss. Count now 0-2. Right there to second. Throw to first, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the third baseman,
Third baseman is Graham Polly, 3 for 4, 3 singles, 3 runs. And that is up to left. That's a hit.
Now the designated hitter, Kyle Murphy.
That'll bring up Kai Murphy. That's a swing and a miss right there. The count 0-1. 3 for 4 home run, double, single to him tonight. And that is chopped foul, and the count 0-2. The pitch. Fouled off, he'll see one more. Well, there's another one going foul. Outside 1-2. 11,261. Pretty good night for baseball.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right there, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and Rollcroft is talking with the home plate umpire, Jeff Andrews, on where that call was. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Murphy is down.
Second baseman, Lucas.
Lucas Dunn coming in. He's set to go.
He beat it.
And right there, beats it safely. And the pitch. Outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. And that's right there and in, 2-1. And that'll be the count now, 2-2. That one fouled off, and that is still hanging on. That one up the left. And that one's carrying. It's gone. Boy, and that one is out of here. Boy, 2 runs for Lucas Dunn. Pretty good night for him. 16-13 here tonight. Ray Patrick Ditter coming in, last man up. In this half inning. Right there, 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's the count now, 1-2. And that's 2-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is the inning. 2 runs come in, and it's pretty good. Top of the 9th coming in. San Antonio leads it 16-13.
Leading on for Springfield,
R.J. Yeager coming in, 2 for 4, 2 singles, RBI, 2 runs. San Antonio has a chance of winning this one here tonight. Yeah, they sure do, John. Hopefully they can. 0-1. That is chopped foul, and the count 0-2. And that one hit to Ditter. And uh-oh. Man, there's another error. Make that 5 for San Antonio here tonight. Jacob Bushberger coming in. That's why we need Michael De La Cruz to be the guy out there at first, but he is out on injury. Here's a 1-0. That's a swing and a miss right there. The count now 1-1. One and one. Down and in, 2-1. 2-1. Ball 3. Three and 1. Up to right. Gaston gets it, makes the grab, and that is out number 1.
Now batting, number 7.
Trey Richardson coming in now. He's ready to go. The pitch. That's in for a strike, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Chop foul. It's 0-2. Boy, 3-run lead for San Antonio here tonight. They got it made. Yeah, they sure do. 0-2. Deep to left. Howell makes the grab. He's got out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher,
Gavin Collins coming in is 0 for 4, ground out in the 7th. Last man up here in the top of the 9th for Springfield. That's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, 1. Swing and a miss, and that's a count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. And that one hit the third baseman, Polly. And that'll get him, and San Antonio wins it.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.